Warren Buffett is often called the Oracle of Omaha, and for good reason. Over the past 60-plus years, he's gone from being a young, aspiring investor with just a few $1,000s to being one of the wealthiest people on the planet, worth over $110 billion. But what's the secret to Warren Buffett's ability to not only build wealth but keep it? Today, we're breaking down the strategies Warren Buffett has used to stay rich for decades. Whether you're just starting your wealth-building journey, or you're looking for ways to preserve and grow your fortune, these principles are timeless. And they work. Let's dive in. Number 1. Invest in what you understand, the circle of competence. Warren Buffett has often said, never invest in a business you cannot understand. It sounds simple, but this principle is at the heart of Buffett's investment strategy. When Buffett talks about investing in what you understand, he's referring to his circle of competence, the areas in which he feels confident that he can make educated decisions. Why? This works. By sticking to businesses he understands, Buffett reduces his risk of making mistakes. For example, he's avoided the tech sector for a long time because, in his words, it was hard to predict which companies would succeed in the long run. Instead, Buffett invested in businesses he can easily evaluate, like Coca-Cola, American Express, and Geico, because their business models are straightforward, their products are essential, and they've proven themselves over time. How you can apply this? You don't need to be Warren Buffett to implement this strategy. It means you should stick to what you know when making investments. If you're passionate about real estate, start with properties. If you understand tech, look for companies with sustainable business models. Don't get distracted by the latest trend or hot stock tip. Your investments will be safer and more successful if they align with your knowledge and experience. Number 2. Think long-term. Buffett's forever holding period. One of the reasons Warren Buffett has been able to stay wealthy for so long is because of his long-term mindset. Buffett famously said, "Our favorite holding period is forever." That's right. Buffett doesn't buy stocks or businesses with the intention of selling them within a few months or years. He's looking for investments that will provide value for decades. Why? This works. By thinking long-term, Buffett benefits from the power of compounding. When you hold on to a high-quality investment for years or even decades, you give it the chance to appreciate, generate income, and grow in value. On top of that, Buffett avoids the emotional roller coaster that comes with short-term market fluctuations. While others panic during market downturns, Buffett stays calm because he knows he's invested in companies with long-term potential. How you can apply this? This is a strategy anyone can adopt. If you're investing in stocks, don't panic when the market dips. Instead, think about your investment in terms of years or decades. Whether you're investing in index funds, real estate, or businesses, your goal should be to buy high-quality assets that will grow steadily over time. Patience is key. Remember, the more time your investments have to grow, the more likely you are to achieve significant returns. Number 3. Reinvest earnings and profits to fuel growth, compounding at its best. Buffett's wealth is built on a simple but incredibly powerful strategy: reinvesting profits. In fact, one of the main reasons Buffett has been so successful is because he has reinvested the profits from his companies, Berkshire Hathaway in particular, into even more businesses. Every time Buffett makes a profit, rather than spending it, he puts it right back to work, allowing his money to grow exponentially. Why this works? Reinvestment allows wealth to snowball. When you keep putting your money to work, whether in the form of business expansion, new investments, or dividends reinvestment, you're able to take full advantage of compounding returns. Buffett calls this his snowball effect, where small, consistent gains build over time to create massive wealth. How you can apply this? If you want to build lasting wealth, you need to reinvest your profits. Whether you're running a business, investing in real estate, or putting money in stocks, always look for ways to reinvest. For example, if you receive dividends from stocks, don't cash them out. Reinvest them to buy more shares. The same applies to the profits from your business or rental properties. Instead of spending it all, use it to buy more assets or grow your business. Over time, the impact of compounding can be enormous. Number 4. Avoid lifestyle inflation. Live below your means. Even though Warren Buffett is one of the richest men on the planet, he's known for living a remarkably modest lifestyle. He still lives in the same house he bought in 1958 for $31,500, and he drives a fairly ordinary car. Despite his billions, Buffett's spending habits haven't dramatically changed over the years. Why this works? By avoiding lifestyle inflation, the tendency to spend more as you earn more, Buffett ensures that the majority of his wealth remains invested rather than spent on luxuries. Lifestyle inflation is one of the biggest wealth destroyers for high-income earners. When you consistently increase your spending to match your income, you limit your ability to build wealth. Buffett's frugal lifestyle has allowed him to keep more of his wealth and compound it over time. How you can apply this? No matter how much money you make, keep your expenses in check. Live below your means and focus on saving and investing. The more you can avoid lifestyle inflation, the more you'll be able to reinvest and build your wealth over time. It's important to remember that your lifestyle doesn't need to match your income. What matters is the gap between what you earn and what you spend. Warren Buffett's personal philosophy. What makes him tick beyond his strategies for building and maintaining wealth? There are personal habits and guiding principles that have shaped Warren Buffett's extraordinary success. These aren't just investment strategies, they're a mindset and a way of life that has allowed him to stay rich for decades. Let's take a deeper look at Warren Buffett, the person, his routines, philosophies, and unique behaviors that have contributed to his long-lasting wealth. 1. The power of patience and discipline. Warren Buffett is renowned for his incredible patience, not just in his investments, but in his entire approach to life. In an age of instant gratification, Buffett's ability to make decisions based on long-term benefits is incredibly rare. He's known for taking his time to thoroughly evaluate opportunities and for resisting the temptation to make rushed, emotionally driven decisions. For Buffett, patience is not just a virtue, it's a wealth-building strategy. He famously said, "The stock market is a device for transferring money from the impatient to the patient." This mindset has allowed him to weather market downturns and stay focused on long-term gains. Why? This works. Patience prevents rash decisions. Buffett's ability to sit tight, even during market volatility, has saved him from making costly errors that many other investors make in times of panic. By thinking long-term, he allows time to work in his favor, compounding his wealth. How you can apply this? Think long-term and practice patience in all aspects of your financial journey. Avoid the temptation to chase quick returns. Stay disciplined, stick to your strategy, and let the power of compounding work its magic. 2. Warren Buffett's simple lifestyle, the secret to staying wealthy. Despite his immense wealth, Warren Buffett is known for living a simple, modest life. He still resides in the same home he purchased in 1958 for $31,500. He's also been quoted saying that his daily expenses are remarkably low compared to his peers. While others with billions may indulge in luxury cars, yachts, and extravagant homes, Buffett lives in a relatively modest house and drives a relatively ordinary car. This lifestyle might seem surprising to some, but it's actually one of the key reasons Buffett has managed to accumulate and preserve his wealth. Avoiding lifestyle inflation, the tendency to spend more as you earn more, has allowed him to keep his expenses in check and reinvest the bulk of his income into businesses and assets that compound over time. Why? This works. By not allowing his lifestyle to escalate with his wealth, Buffett avoids the trap many high-income earners fall into. If you spend a higher percentage of your income as you earn more, it becomes harder to save, invest, and build wealth. Buffett's frugality has kept his wealth working for him, rather than it being spent on luxuries. How you can apply this? No matter how much money you make, focus on living below your means. Avoid the temptation to spend on non-essential items, and instead prioritize saving, investing, and growing your wealth. 3. The importance of lifelong learning. Warren Buffett's reading habit. One of the most remarkable aspects of Warren Buffett's life is his constant commitment to learning. Buffett spends a huge portion of his day, around 80% of his time, reading books, financial reports, and newspapers. He said that reading is key to his decision-making process, and that it helps him stay ahead of the curve when it comes to understanding markets, companies, and economic trends. He's also been known to read 600 to 1,000 pages per day, a staggering amount, even for someone as disciplined as Buffett. His philosophy is that the more you read, the more mental models you can create to make better decisions. Why this works: constant reading and education keep Buffett informed about the world and help him make well-informed, thoughtful decisions. Knowledge is a crucial asset for any investor, and by dedicating so much time to reading, Buffett has made a habit of staying ahead of the pack. How you can apply this: develop your own habit of continuous learning. Whether it's reading books, listening to podcasts, or following industry news, always be learning. The more you know, the more prepared you'll be to make sound financial decisions. 4. Warren Buffett's unconventional work-life balance. Warren Buffett has often spoken about the importance of maintaining a healthy work-life balance. While he's famously dedicated to his work, he also emphasizes the importance of doing what you love. Buffett has often said that he's never worked a day in his life because he enjoys what he does so much. This passion for his work is one of the reasons he remains so energized and engaged in his business at age 93. Why this works: passion fuels motivation. When you love what you do, you're more likely to stay focused, work hard, and be resilient in the face of challenges. Buffett's love for investing and business has kept him sharp and engaged for decades. How you can apply this: find work or investments that excite and inspire you. Passion is a huge motivator, and when you love what you do, you'll naturally put in the effort required for long-term success. 5. The influence of Charlie Munger, Buffett's trusted partner. Buffett's close working relationship with Charlie Munger has been another key to his success. Munger is not just Buffett's business partner, but also his trusted advisor. The two have worked together for decades, and Buffett has often credited Munger with shaping much of his investment philosophy. Their partnership is a model of collaboration and mutual respect, and Buffett often says that he has benefited greatly from Munger's insight and perspective. Why this works: Munger brings a different perspective to their partnership, and the combination of their skills has led to the immense success of Berkshire Hathaway. Buffett often emphasizes the importance of surrounding yourself with intelligent, thoughtful people who can challenge your thinking and broaden your perspective. How you can apply this: surround yourself with people who are smarter than you and who can provide valuable insights. Having the right partners and advisors can make a world of difference in your own financial journey. Warren Buffett's daily routine: simplicity and consistency. Buffett's daily routine is remarkably simple, but it's also designed to ensure he stays productive and focused. He wakes up around 10 a.m., spends several hours reading, and then attends meetings with his team or business partners. His day is centered around thinking and evaluating rather than rushing from meeting to meeting. Why this works: Buffett prioritizes thinking time, something that many successful people overlook. By giving himself time to think, read, and reflect, he ensures that he's always making well-informed decisions. This has been a huge factor in his success over the years. How you can apply this: schedule time for deep thinking and reflection in your own routine. Give yourself the space to evaluate your investments and decisions carefully. Your mind is one of your greatest assets, so make sure you're using it to its full potential. So, in conclusion, why Warren Buffett's strategies work for anyone. Warren Buffett didn't just build wealth, he built a sustainable financial system for himself that has lasted decades. By focusing on what he understands, thinking long-term, reinvesting profits, and avoiding lifestyle inflation, he's been able to maintain and grow his wealth year after year. These strategies aren't exclusive to the ultra-wealthy. They're principles anyone can follow, whether you're just starting your wealth-building journey or looking to preserve the fortune you've already built. Remember, it's not about quick wins. It's about building a strong financial foundation, being patient, and letting your wealth grow over time. Warren Buffett's success is a reminder that staying rich isn't just about making money. It's about making the right choices consistently.